We are today to talk one more time with Alex tennis um, of Roland Garros. Yesterday was an amazing day. One more time, like one of the top player in the world, the next generation was eliminated by 100 in the world.
Yeah,
So we have Medvedev, and right now we have Yannick Sinner. The match was amazing.
yeah,
So,
and
what do you think about this?
yeah, and first of all, I feel like Yannick Sinner said it in an interview. He said like, "This one hurts a lot," um, because he was there until the end. Like he could have won the game, and sometimes you're just playing and you're like, okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna like it's the fifth set, but it's okay. Like I'm gonna win and it's fine, and or I don't know, maybe mentally, maybe just uh, I don't know, but he just lost the game, and that's a defeat where it's tough to just say okay, it's fine, I'm gonna go to the next game. So a tough defeat, but from what I've known from Yannick Sinner, he's gonna bounce back from it, and he's gonna have good results in the next tournament.
Yeah, yeah, but it's Roland Garros,
Yeah.
it's one of the amazing. It's the only clay tournament. After is only like a speed tournament. We're gonna play like after that Wimbledon, and after that we got U.S. Open.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can win like he can win U.S. Open, but he can't win. He can win Wimbledon too because he's very speedy.
Yeah. Um, but for me, I think for this type of guy with this mentality, for me, like not maybe not today, but like the maybe next day or something like that, he's gonna go on the court and work, as hard as he never did before because he just want to be better and better. And it's one of the first time where Sinner just fell short, and for me, um, I think in his head right now you feel disappointment, and that's normal. But it's where you can start to feel like back then he was part of the next gen, and it was like okay, now what, it doesn't really matter what he's doing. If he lost in the first round, then it's fine. If he wins and goes through the quarterfinal, it's fine, and all that stuff. But now he has pressure of trying to do something in the tournament. And for me right now, if he doesn't reach the quarterfinal, then it's a bit of a fail. And especially uh, he wasn't playing incredible player. Like he could have won that, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Yeah, um, it's kind of really difficult, like to right now, cause like you have like Thiago Wald like continue his game,
Yeah,
he start winning, he continue winning. Uh, so I don't know like what's going on right now with all of this.
but it's
Uh,
Yannick Sinner wins all the time those battles. I remember a big game. Was it Indian Wells or Miami last year when he won against Rusevori in the third set, like a big tiebreak, and the game was like 3 hour long? I think it was Miami, but um, I feel like Yannick Sinner is built for those type of game, and it's the first time where he did for that.
I don't know. I saw a lot of match in Daniel Altmaier,
Yeah,
um, and the guy won a lot of tournament on clay in Challenger.
and he has a lot of
and like easily, he won like easily.
yeah. Um, I saw him once. Was last year at the Montreal Rogers Cup in the qualification round against Marcos Giron. No, it was against Fabio Fognini. Sorry, against Fabio Fognini, and the guy seems like he can really like be. It's a good all around player, like really built in for clay court. Um, I feel like Altmaier knew what he could do against Sinner and never really like stressed. He put the pressure on Yannick, and Sinner tried to respond, but Altmaier was really solid overall.
Yeah, amazing backhand.
Yeah,
I can't say it's like the same of Gasquet or uh, Wawrinka, but um, he controlled amazingly his backhand. Like high backhand, like with spin, and one hand backhand make more spin than two hand backhand.
yeah. And
So
one thing that I feel like Altmaier is doing well is that I feel like sometimes people are saying, okay, Altmaier is a guy that has a lot of experience, but never been like top 10 or top 20. Um, but for me, it shows me that it's really impressive because the guy can stay, for example, in the top 50, in the top 100 through a custom like 10, no, maybe not 10, like 5 to 6 years in a row, and he just keep the same result over and over and over again because he doesn't have an incredible shot, like he doesn't have incredible weapon, but he's just doing everything well, and he's really consistent every years, all the time. And he doesn't have incredible result, but just the result that are good enough to keep him in the top 50, top 100.
he said at the end when he talked with Mario.
Yeah,
At the end of the match, he said, "With my team, we work a lot." The thing maybe he changed something in the team, the guy or something like this.
could be.
Uh, the things
Or
is like with like Mike Tyson should be not Mike Tyson if he don't have like the same coach. You understand?
yeah, yeah,
Uh, Medvedev could be not the same player if he don't have like Jean-René Lys now in South France.
yeah, 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 for sure.
Is Andy Murray if he have not his mother on his back like
Yeah,
Holger Rune uh,
yeah,
could be not the same player.
yeah.
The
But
thing
but
is like is
um,
I have a story like this in golf. Uh, the guy I don't remember his name, but there is like one of the famous coach in golf.
okay,
Uh, it's kind of old, like, and there is a player like never win. You don't know his name, and like run 8 or 9 months after the coach like crying and everything's like come I want you I give you everything I have like I need you coach me and everything and after 9 months that's what his wife go to see the coach and please help my husband and everything the guy after is one of the guy like won 3 times in a row.
so yeah,
So the things is like everybody can be like a very very good player. The
yeah,
things is who you got around you.
yeah, that can give you confidence, and that's gonna bring you, different tools and different words, and you know, the thing with that is that you have great story with that, but you also have story that didn't end up well. Like great story, for example, do you remember when Marie was coached by Mauresmo? No, it was pretty good. The only thing that happened is that he was injured, but other than that, it was a okay like partnership. Um, but then you have Emma Raducanu, who is switching like coach every 6 months, and nothing seems to happen. I feel like if you want to change coach, it doesn't have to be because you're not getting along with him. Um, it has to be because you feel like you need something new, and it's normal when you're coaching tennis. You can't be, the coach that thinks that gonna stay with a player for 10 years. No, it's not possible, and it's not healthy for the player. You have to sometimes change the message, sometimes change the way of thinking, or maybe sometimes like Felix Auger-Aliassime did this. He kept his coach Guillaume Fontaine, but he switched to Tony Nadal when it's the clay season. Could be like an also good option.
Yeah, you have like a lot of things. The best if you find like a coach make an adaptation every 3 months or every 6 months. Like
No,
Roger Federer never changes physical coach.
exactly, exactly.
Like his trainer when he was, and the guy, like I saw the documentaries like 30 minutes or something like that. You saw like his physical coach like on the pre-routine uh, with um, um, like the
Yeah,
volleyball, the basketball, and everything, like, and the elastic and everything. And the guy say like every 3 months I have to change some things, like make a different things. Like
yeah,
this, he enjoy, and we work like a very good things. So if you have a guy like change up, like go on internet, oh, that's gonna be good. I didn't think about this. The things is like it's good, you know.
yeah, 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 for sure. You always has to keep yourself like, oh, I want to find something new. Okay, then let's find these tips, and that's the thing that is really important, I feel. Now I don't know if you had something to add more on Sinner and Altmaier.
Um, no, it's like for me it's good for the next gen because you have the mid generations
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
like improve a lot.
um
And
I-
but you still have a rune.
yeah, I don't
You
know if
didn't lost like this.
yeah. It was at the end of the day, Ritterknecht against Fritz, and Fritz won the game, but it was kind of a Cup Davis type of ambience. Okay, so um, the fans start to cheer for Ritterknecht like they're always doing for a French player. That's fine. I'm fine with it. But like it's getting more intense and all that stuff, and now it's like really like Fritz is serving and everybody's shouting and doing stuff like crazy stuff, and the ref is like, okay, please, thank you, and all that stuff, but nothing seems to really change. So it switched to a Cup Davis kind of thing to really like intense Cup Davis like back in the day. So
Yeah,
was
they sing the Marseillaise
yeah, exactly, and
during the game, not
yeah,
like between two games.
yeah, and so like it was getting worst, and I'm following a lot of tennis, I don't know, commentator or stuff like that on Twitter that watch a lot of tennis and comment stuff, and they were saying, oh, the atmosphere is incredible right now. It feels like we're really behind Ridderknecht and all that stuff, but then suddenly everything changed, and a lot of people are saying it's because people were getting drunker and drunker, and so it kind of fell off and created this weird atmosphere where at the end, like, they were shouting at Fritz bad stuff, and it was impossible to do the interview. Marion was like trying to calm down the crowd, but it wasn't working, and then everything changed in the middle. People were like trying to clap for Fritz, and was kind of a weird situation.
He was the last French guy.
And I feel like people just said, okay, he's the last one, and I get it. Like French people were
we
really,
are not we are not like on some things we are not fair play.
yeah, exactly.
French people are not fair play on some kind of shit.
I mean, do you really expect Ritter to beat Fritz? Like it's impossible. Like if he wins, then it's fine. Okay, it's a great win and all that stuff. But like people were reacting like if France has really failed to do something in this Roland Garros, but at the same time they didn't have any player that could go like in the quarterfinal and all that stuff.
You have We have Memphis, but the things is like it was weird. It's like Memphis is like French can be the same, but the things is Memphis is different guy against Hoon can
Yeah,
be
he controlled the crowd.
very yeah he have all the crown. Um, the things is like Memphis if he have the crowd with him can beat everybody in the world.
Yeah, but you said something important. He can play with the crowd, but he's controlling the crowd
Yeah.
all the time. If you say, okay, now it's the time, let's go, and all that stuff, and people will really follow what he's doing. But I don't feel like Ritter Kanesh is playing ATP 250, playing Challenger sometime, playing 500. So he's not used to playing in front of I don't know like 80,000 I don't know is it like 15,000 people,
Yeah, 5, 10,000, five,
but
ten thousand. Yeah.
and he's not used to having those people shouting and all that stuff, and he's not that type of guy that's gonna go like oh yeah and like he's calm and he's doing his thing and I feel like one other thing that really had to this situation is the fact that Chris is really good, like he's a top 10 player, but he's not well known from the average tennis fan. So maybe people were thinking that Fritz was like that kind of easy guy to beat and all that stuff, and then they realize that he's a really good player. So yeah,
The guy is like in top 10 in the world. So
yeah. But sometimes you have guys that are top 10, but that are not well known. People knows maybe
yeah,
a bit.
the first set like Arthur like make huge set is like what 6-2, 6-2 or 6-3,
Yeah,
and like the ball was so deep like on the line. So it was like every ball he hit, everything he did, like was amazing.
yeah. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of weird because I was talking about like people not knowing who Fritz is, but I don't feel like the average French tennis fan knows who's Ritter Kinich. Like they were shouting just to shout because it's a party and everybody is doing it. But I don't think that the people who were doing this were really fans of tennis and really knowing what tennis is all about.
Yeah, but
It's the first time that I've seen this happen, and the other time was Medvedev at the U.S. Open, but Medvedev did something like to get this from the crowd, but Fritz actually did nothing, just said stop and like I don't know. It's a weird situation, and I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Probably Roland Garros released a statement talking about this because it can happen. Like it has to be the only time that it's gonna happen. Like it's not acceptable. And to be honest, like I'm from Montreal and I speak French, so I have French root. I always love France as a country, and like in the World Cup, I'm I'm with friends and all that stuff, but on this one, I really feel like okay, like it's really bad. Like I feel ashamed for this country and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's very, very. It's like uh, so many, so many talented player, or oh, we have like um, amazing player in France,
Yeah,
and nothing.
yeah, but
Tsonga missed, Gasquet missed,
yeah,
Gael Monfils missed.
but
So
it's
the the last one of the biggest uh, tennis player in France, like reach most of the semifinal and everything, is Fabrice Santoro.
yeah,
The
exactly,
guy play with two hand everywhere.
exactly with a weird technique.
Yeah, but the things he was like, he was a magician.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he knows what he's doing with the ball, but um, I don't know, like you may have been to more ATP tournament than me, but here in Montreal, like if for example, let's say I've seen a lot of Canadian play, in the first round, second round, and all that stuff. But for example, when Shapovalov was playing against Dominor, like people were rooting for Shapovalov. It's normal. Um, but if like Dominor was doing a great shot and all that stuff, like it was like okay, good job, it's fine. Like, and when he won the game, like we felt deception and all that stuff, but like I mean, it's part of the game. Like you can lose, you can win, and was like okay, it was a good game. Dominar played better than Shapovalov. Then like move on, and it
that's
should
what
have.
that's why in Brazil, like the football, the soccer is like the football here is like
Yeah,
the soccer. Uh, is like after we play tennis, we have a screen like on in the, and man, how is like the football here is like you think the guy can kill for a goal or for some things.
yeah, because for most people, their team are their entire life. Like it.
No, it's you don't understand. It's like they can kill for like example. There is like a big tournament, a big junior tournament in my club.
Yeah,
Okay, it was like um, a step to the Brazilian, the last step to the Brazilian championship. Okay,
okay,
so there is like a girl from my club and another girl play, and me, what I love, I don't care who you are, which club you are. If you're my club, yeah, I support you,
yeah,
but the other players, if they play very good,
then it's time.
yeah,
Yeah,
wow, nice ball, and like you have like some guy from my club say shut up, like, and the thing is like just
but
because
yeah,
like she made a good construction, uh, she won amazing point, and everything, but I applause for all the two player because
yeah,
the point was amazing,
yeah,
and and me too is like I have a match like my the quarterfinal I did. I made a huge uh, like a mistake because my guy like we played the weirdest ball. Like the Technic 5 champion is like the
yeah,
the, the first prize champion of Technic 5, and
Yeah.
the ball is so light in the racket and heavy at the same time.
Okay.
So and
Yeah.
the bounce is like,
Yeah. It's flying.
especially on clay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So his technique is play a little bit high, and me try to waiting for the my error. And so I'm here. I was good about the crowd, and so I did my Medvedev, and yeah, do it,
Yeah.
yeah, I like it. And I make a point, lose a point, like shitty point. It's like one to exchange, and like on the side, like, and everybody, yeah, okay. And directly after, because it was a break point or something like this, I make an ace, but like huge ace on the corner, and like take the two lines, and nobody applauded it. I do, oh, and everybody, oh, I have to. I don't know. It's like all the tournament I did here, because I'm not Brazilian. They are
Exactly.
not with me.
Exactly.
I say, I don't know. Will you love tennis or you don't love tennis?
Yeah. And
It's like I don't care if you my friends or not. For me, like it's a gentleman sport.
yeah.
If you're not a gentleman, it's like the golf. It's like why you cheat on the golf?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
what
But
you push, what you did. It's like play this, like play. Um, it's a gentleman. Like don't cheat. Your idol is Federer. You think Federer gonna cheat? No.
never.
You think
But
Nadal gonna cheat? You think
no.
Djokovic gonna cheat? Man, it's like I don't know.
Yeah. There's something that I don't remember what game it was. I've seen it on the highlight. It was whatever. It may be a girls' game, but like at Roland Garros, and they arrived like the game is finished and all that stuff. They shake hand, and then one player doesn't shake the ref's hand. Like
The referee?
like
Yes.
before the COVID, if you were doing that, it was like you would have something. You would be they would fine you money and something like that. Right now, it's like okay, now you're not shaking hand. It's fine. You cannot shake the hands of the player, and now shake the hand of the umpire. And it's like weird. I don't get it.
But already the women are more rude than the
Yeah,
men,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's why I said to you like I'm not shaking.
It's like for me, the if we have like it's not feminism or some things like this. It's like is a woman are like depends kind of woman, but if you have like a feminist like uh, in the power, like the war will be more dangerous they if there is men.
Yeah, it's different. Guys when they lost and they're frustrated against the other one, they really want to go after him. So they like shake their hands and like look at him and say like stuff or say nothing and stuff like that. But the girls, it's the opposite. Like I'm not gonna shake his hand,
Yeah.
so she's gonna understand.
I remember Alize Cornet against a German girl in Roland Garros. Like it was, I don't remember. It's a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. She's crampy on the court, and you can't have medic for cramp. You can't have like time for injury or like time for crampy because
Yeah,
it's against the rules.
yeah,
And she say to the referee, "I'm not crampy. I'm not crampy." And the match is it's it's over. She won, and she say, "Oh, I was crampy on the TV."
yeah. It's weird.
And I say, "Wow, it's but is the I don't really like her. It's like she was training with um, in South France, and in South France we have like some before Moratoglu, we have a lot of very good player like don't go to don't go far.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, and she was training with a guy. She lost 6-0. The guy was like just a -4 or -2.
yeah. It's totally normal. Like I, my boss where I work at the shop, he played against. He was a training partner during the Rogers Cup, and he beat like Azarenka like 6-0, 6-0, like easy game.
Wow. Yeah.
And it was fine, like so easy because like the
Yeah.
level that's oh, and also because he was doing serve and volley, but that's a different story. So yeah,
Yeah.
they're
It's difficult to find answer when you have like a good one, the good guy like do serve and volley.
yeah, exactly. What was the
So
next?
let's continue.
I have
Yeah, Zverev.
yeah,
We
Zverev won.
have
Really
Zverev like mega huge, like maybe that could be his comeback.
could be yeah. Last year he played well until he had the
Yeah,
crazy game. Like
but this
probably
season is like he didn't have like a lot of people talk about him and he will never get back or something like this. Yesterday he plays like a guy. He was Alex Malkin, and the things is like Malkin is a wire.
yeah, he's crazy good. But
He's like he gonna fight on at the last point,
yeah, yeah. But
and he
yeah,
was 4-2 and 6-4, 6-2, 6-1.
yeah. No, he's
So
overall a solid player and two good player playing against each other. But I feel like with this game, like Zverev really did a statement of I'm ready to do it. I just hope that he doesn't get injured this time. But he's probably one of the contender to go to the final.
for me, it's like it is over on the level. Is over Gael Monfils.
Yeah,
So uh, two guys did like almost the same injury,
yeah,
not at the same time.
yeah,
Uh, but I think Alexander Zverev take it more seriously than Gael Monfils.
yeah. Because he's younger also. Yarmofis knows that it's probably the end,
Yeah,
and he has a like I know Zverev has a kid and all that stuff, but right now I think Monfils is more thinking about his family and other stuff than tennis. And Zverev is still at his peak. I think he's 28, 26, 28, something like that.
who Zverev?
Yeah,
Yeah, around that, like same then. Yeah, 26, 27. Yeah.
yeah. And so it's not the time for him to think about retirement. So it's normal for him to believe more in his potential than Monfils. And you have to remember that in 2020, Zverev lost a incredible match against Team in the final at the U.S. Open, and I feel like he's always trying to fight back to have his first slam. It's still that's for sure.
Yeah,
But at the same time, like we are seeing what happened to Team, maybe it was best for you just to not win this final.
we're gonna, but we have like for him the first like game will be the next one against Tifoe.
Gonna be tough, but Tiafo is not a clay court player, so
No, but he play well. He kick out Karachev.
yes.
So
But I think Zverev is gonna be another. I'm not saying it's gonna be that game, but it's gonna be for set. But
I don't know. For me, Tifoe is like is a very talented player.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
but he's like s- playing so much with the crowd, lose his mind, lose his concentration because he was like playing with the crowd. I remember against like Medvedev when he think he won the point, but Medvedev never give up, and like take the ball like at the hand and make the ball, and because he want to do like the same than Kyrgios, like hit the net, hit the volley, continue to run to the towel, and Medvedev keep the ball back.
Exactly.
You remember this one?
I remember. Yeah, yeah.
So
It's kind of
that
weird because the guy had the point, and it was just to amuse the crowd. Like you said, okay, now let's run to the towel. Like it's
yeah, and last year you saw Tifoe like move on.
yeah.
Why? I think because Kyrgios reached his first final in.
Oh yeah, for sure it played. Um,
So I think like the friends of Kyrgios, like Tifoe, play with the crowd like same than Kyrgios, Kokinakis, and like but Kokinakis he play all time the same, but Tifoe is more powerful, is more faster.
yeah,
His technique is orthodox, but he's playing very, very well. And for me, if he stay focused, he can be like almost like every people.
yeah.
But
Um,
he's every time playing with the crowd, and for me, sometimes you lose your concentration when you do that.
but you have to remember also that last U.S. Open was a weird one because you didn't have Djokovic, and it was kind of open, and Tiafoe was playing in front of his crowd. Uh, you all have those type of thing. He gets a huge win. Um, it's the momentum is building up and all that stuff. So obviously, it's gonna play into his confidence. Into like it's tough to build confidence when you're not used to play on clay. Okay, when you build confidence, you're like, oh, I'm there now. I'm gonna be good, and then like the second after the opponents win the point, and you're like, okay, no, I'm not that good on clay. Okay, let's restart, and it's really tough.
Yeah, is the difference between like the big three and the other.
Yeah,
The big three is like when they are in Grand Slam, they take step by step, and more they go
yeah,
to the semi, more they beat the guy easy.
yeah.
It's very, very some things like Nadal. Example, the best
Yeah.
example is Nadal.
And when you think that they are gone, and they're like, oh, Nadal can't win that, he's injured and all that stuff. That's when you win, and you're like, how did he do? Did it? Do you remember the final with Tsitsipas and Djokovic? Like Tsitsipas with 2-0, and you were like, okay, Tsitsipas gonna win, and then Djokovic just came back and just win. Like they're like
Yeah,
that.
you never know. It's like
They
U.S. Open final Nadal Medvedev,
yeah, same thing.
and Nadal serve for the match.
Yeah,
And after the match on the press conference, Medvedev said, "Oh, the last game I was thinking what I'm gonna say was my first final in the Grand Slam. What I'm gonna say to the speech, And
exactly.
I won the game, and I won the third set, and I won the first set, and I reached the fifth set. But on the third set, like I was broke, like he served for the win, and I was singing what I'm gonna say for the speech.
Exactly. And sometimes it works. Um, uh,
Yeah, but because you relax at this time, so
yeah,
you're not stressed anymore.
yeah,
All your body is relaxed because you say, yeah, it's over.
yeah,
Okay, it's over. It's like he play very good. I have no answer. It's like I'm stressed because it's my first final or something like. Example, Casper Ruud last year in Roland Garros. For me,
yeah,
play very bad for the against Nadal.
yeah.
After that's Nadal in Roland Garros.
Exactly.
I agree, but he didn't play for me. the match you saw is like you saw Casper Ruud don't play,
No, no,
didn't
no.
play.
But that's real what you're saying. Like my best point is when I'm losing a game. It's much point for my opponent. I always like win 4 points. Like I say 4 match point and all that stuff. Just because I'm like, okay, now it's done. I'm 1 point away from losing. Then I'm gonna play my best. My best thing is just be relaxed and play the game. And that's probably what happened to Medvedev. There was a game where I was kind of surprised, but at the same time I wasn't. It was Yuri Leeshka and it was against
Marcos Giron.
Giron.
Yeah, yesterday was and Marcos
Yeah,
Giron won.
um, and
And
I
you
was
have Tommy Paul, Nicolas Jarry,
yeah
and
okay
I think you pick up Jarry,
yeah yeah
but you pick up Leashka.
yeah and
Yeah, we didn't know, but it was like 6-2, 6-3, 6-2.
oh I
Wow.
know and that's like I'm a bit disappointed, but that's what I was saying. Like at the same time, I can't be disappointed towards a guy who's still young and still developing and all that stuff. But when I saw the result, I was like, I picked that guy. Like I shouldn't, but yeah,
Yeah, so you have like I don't know how many. So you have Thiago Wild against Nishioka, and the bet take Thiago Wild like a winner.
yeah, because he's more of a clay court player because he's Brazil. Because he's Brazilian, then it's
Yeah, but it's like the guy Thiago is like qualification guy,
yeah, but
and
for me,
Nishioka is 27 on the draw.
yeah, I for me the ranking doesn't matter at Roland Garros. Like I'm just looking at first of all, does the guy is good on clay? And I feel like Nishoka is not a great
Uh,
clay court
yeah,
player.
cause Thiago, I think he won Rio Open.
Oh yeah.
No, 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 no. He won ATP 250 when he was 19.
So
And after, like, I think is mine, like, but
I
I'm not sure. I'm sure he's one of the youngest Brazilian to win something like
I did something
in
about this
ATP.
because I don't want Thiago to lose for you, but because I'm always wrong since the beginning. Like it's kind of weird. Like I never gets my prediction. I'm lucky that I'm not betting on
If he
this.
continue like this, he can be on the first round, on the fourth round,
Yep.
and the next opponent can be Chorich or but Chorich is good one and Echeverry, but Echeverry is quite good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close game. Oh, I picked Chorich last time, so I'm
Yeah,
okay. I predict fine, but I didn't take any like
I
risky.
made 5 stats.
I took Chorich, I took Leshka, but Leshka lost. I took uh
You took Altemeyer against Steiner.
yeah. Oh, that's a big yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, with
You are yesterday I like 2-1 for Steiner, and like he broke. There is like 3-1 or something like this,
oh
and I said, "Oh, I go for Altemeyer," and Altemeyer won. Like,
it
so
was
it
a bit
was like it was big deal.
yeah. But there was this game there was yeah, and you have any game left, or are we going through the games that is gonna be played today?
So no, I think like we do everything. We did everything because
Yeah,
after we talk about Zverev, Dimitrov, there is nothing to say. Is it will be the next match for Dimitrov.
yep,
Rude, nothing. He continue
no,
like to play in fourth set.
yep,
Um, but we have Zinzen Zeng.
yep.
on the third round in 3 sets. So against Casper Ruud. I don't know.
Maybe Rude in fourth set. Because
Yeah,
I
maybe.
like Zing Zhang Zhang.
And yeah, yesterday we talked about Hanfman Serendelo, but Hanfman is a lucky loser.
Yeah,
But yeah, Hanfman was a good player. He played good on the at Monte Carlo.
yeah, exactly. It was really a surprising player. I really love the way that he managed to get his win at Monte Carlo.
And now we talk about Gael Monfils.
Yeah, and him.
And so already is the game of today.
Yeah, we have a lot of time.
So already 2 sets whole for Rublev and Sonego, and 2-2 40 all deuce for in the third set.
So it's gonna be. Oh yeah, I'm still there.
You have connection problem?
Okay, I'm back.
Ah.
Oh, my Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi was dropped. I don't know why.
Ah, okay. So Kachanov,
Yeah,
Kokinakis, Kachanov, like won, like in fourth set. Not bad.
yeah, but tiebreak is kind of stressful when you're in Grand Slam because every tiebreak that you're playing in Grand Slam, you know that if you're not, for example, he's losing the tiebreak and it's going to like a fifth set, and like you're taking more time, and it's you don't want to lose tiebreak when you're in Grand Slam. It's tough.
No.
So
And so we have Urkac Varillas, Pablo Varillas, Juan Pablo.
Urkic is I feel is an underrated clay court player. Like nobody's talking about him, but he's good on clay.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. We didn't see him a lot.
No,
Uh, we didn't see him a lot like the next. We see a little bit him like yesterday. Yes, last year,
yeah,
but not like really. You understand?
yeah. When he was younger, he played a lot of future on clay, and that's where he built his success. Uh, just to start his career, uh, and so it seems like personally, if I would have been pro, I would choose my favorite surface to go on and to win my first ATP point, so that it's a bit easier. So I think if he the clay, that means that normally he feels good on clay.
Oh, um, we have Djokovic and Davidovic Fokina
That
play.
a win for Djokovic, but in fourth set. Fourth set.
Already is like 3-2. Davidovic Fokina, he broke
Oh, that
Joko and
uh,
he serve.
say Davidovic is gonna win the first or the second set, but then after that,
We never know with Djokovic.
yeah, exactly. But no, I think he's gonna be fine. But all the time, like I feel like when I'm saying, "Oh, he's gonna be fine," I said it with Medvedev and he lost. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we will see.
and then after,
So can be good today. Tsitsipas Schwartzman, but I think it was like it will be easy. Like it's 1 year and a half. Like Schwartzman do nothing.
no, but Tsitsipas is not better. Like right now, Tsitsipas I feel is not like he's okay, but I feel like he's missing something. Like he's not at his best. So could say a guy like Schwartzman, and you know what? I would go with this bet right now. I would go with Schwartzman. We'll see if I'm right or not.
I pick up Tsitsipas. This is
Yeah,
like,
the safe.
yeah, it's for the win. Is like Tsitsipas gonna.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Is Schwartzman is like he's no, he's 1 year do nothing.
Yeah,
Like he missed a lot of things. Like
yeah.
so,
Yeah. He's struggling a bit.
and Fonini against Offner, Sebastian Offner. So
Funny,
it's qualifying guy. So already it's 6-5 for Fonini. It's
yeah,
Sebastian serve and 30 all.
yeah. I can see Funny win.
I hope like four, and after Tsitsipas Schwartzman and Tsitsipas Fonini
Yeah,
and
a bit.
Fonini one more time.
Yep.
And after is Musichinori. It can be tough.
I don't see Nori getting far in the tournament. Uh, just for the fact that I feel like this guy is not like yes he's talented because he's pro and he's like top 20, but um, I don't feel like he has enough talent to be good on clay. Like to be a guy like Musetti, Musetti is an artist when he's playing, going with a bit of drop shot and balls that are going in weird angle and all that stuff. I feel like Musetti is too much comfortable on clay to not win this game.
It depends his mind of the day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah,
For me, it's like Tifoe, Kokinakis, Kyrgios, talented, but something's missing
yeah.
to be better.
So I would go with Musetti.
I will go with the Nori on this one.
Okay.
And after, I think no doubt of this one, like Alcaraz, Shapovalov.
Yeah, for me, Alcaraz in 3 sets, and I'm gonna add something. Shapovalov is gonna like shout like all the time when he's gonna lose a point.
It gonna be what?
Like he's gonna shout like because like he's not playing good and all that stuff, and he will be like, "Oh, why am I can't play and all that stuff." It for sure is
Uh,
gonna.
yeah, the bet is like 104 for Alcaraz and 13 for Shapovalov. It's like you can put 100 on Shapovalov is the same,
It's
know.
game.
So Fonini won first set,
Okay, perfect.
and Djokovic fight to break back.
Oh, so it's now even.
It's still use avantage Novak right now.
Okay, perfect. And do we have other games?
Rublev, Sonego on the in playing.
That
Uh, two set hole and three hole. So it's tough match, really tough.
uh, I would go with the upset. I would go with Sonego
Yeah, I'm gonna still Rublev on this one.
because Sonego is a good player. Like on clay,
Yeah,
he's not to beat. That's why I'm going with Sonego. But I obviously can see Rublev win this game also.
yeah, and if Rublev win, gonna play Kachanov. So two
Oh,
friends,
okay. Yeah.
and I think we do everything. So For the
So
first semi-final is like me also Olga Rune
yeah,
because already it's Medvedev is out.
yeah. Um, no, for the last, I don't know, like 5 or 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Um, we can talk about what we saw from this week. It's almost the end of the first week, and what are you looking for, or what were your thoughts on the first week?
Is on the almost one of the first Roland Garros since long time, or you have a lot of like good player kick out very early.
Yeah, it's still trending to what happened on the U.S. Open last year. I feel like the same.
Yeah, but you don't have you don't have the Russian guy last year on
Yeah,
US
yeah,
Open. You don't have Medvedev. Medvedev still the contender.
yeah,
He won 2020, so 2020 or 2019 he won.
yeah.
So
Uh,
the things is
no, it's 2020, 2019.
yeah. So he didn't play 22.
No,
The things and you don't have Djokovic. So you have two guy can't play like two one of the best, and all the Russian guy are
yeah.
top 10. You know,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Russian that are really good players.
on the top 20 there is like three, maybe four Russian.
Yeah,
So and you have Djokovic too, didn't play.
yeah. So
So it's difficult to say. It's like if there is like all the Russian guy and Djokovic, if Alcaraz gonna win.
oh yeah, that's we will never know.
No,
Same thing into,
but
like, if Djokovic doesn't get kicked out of the tournament, like, who's gonna win? Like, maybe he's same thing.
yeah, for me, if without the COVID, Djokovic will have like 25 Grand Slam or something like this.
Okay, so all those questions will never be answered, but um, right now what I like is that we're getting, yes, Nadal is not there, but we're getting a bit of sense of what it's gonna look like in the next few years. So a bit of instability of not knowing who's gonna win, and sometimes you're gonna have good guys losing in the first, second round, third round, and you will not get that easy, like, oh, the quarterfinal is like all the seeded player, and like that it's gonna be like that for all the Grand Slam. So you will have a lot of,
No,
but
but
it's tough because we have to know all those players that can do upset. So it's tough.
yeah, but like the guy impressed me is Rune.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good, and he really impressed his practice, and yeah, he's
No, he reached like a lot of semi and final this year.
yeah, exactly.
Even
So
if he didn't win,
yeah,
you have Medvedev make five final in the row, one on the clay, a Master 1000, one more.
yeah.
It's not
So
like ATP 250 to start
no,
directly, like the one of the biggest one.
exactly. So big wins. Ranking. I feel like the ranking is gonna move a lot in the next years. Like, in the top 20 is gonna move. Uh, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna end up.
Yeah, and so what I can say is like for the quarter, I saw Zverev, um, Zverev and Thiago Wild.
Yeah, could be a really good game, actually.
Yeah, And after for the second one, Casper Ruud, Olga Rune.
Like um, there's upset yes in Roland Garros, but what you're saying right now are really good game still. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to see.
And after the next quarter, I saw Joko and uh, Kachanov.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting next week. Next week's gonna be interesting because we're gonna have less game to talk about, but we can go more in depth in all of those games. And it also it's gonna be easier for us to watch those games because like right now there's so many games to watch at the same time, so it's impossible to follow everything. And when you're watching something, you're missing another thing, and so it's really
Yeah.
tough. But yeah, next week is gonna be easier for us.
And after the last quarter, I saw Alcaraz, Tsitsipas.
Yeah, so all good quarterfinal.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah, we never know because like if is Chorich Thiago,
Yeah,
Chorich he improved a lot this year.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So
So we'll see. And
and
yeah,
you?
you know what you were saying, like the quarterfinal. I can see. The only difference that I would add to this is that it's not gonna be Tsitsipas because I took it.
Okay.
I took.
So if it's not Tsitsipas, it's Schwartzman or Fonini.
I would say let's go with Fongi in the quarterfinal, but the rest is the same. I would love to see Fongi succeed in a Grand Slam, so I would go with that.
Yeah, the only thing is like after you never know like okay, Novak bounce back.
Okay, so Novak should be gone right now.
Yeah, it's 4-3 for Joko and it's Fokina serve and 30 long.
Okay, so are we?
Ah, Sonego 5-3 and he served for the match.
Oh, so are we? Let's wait for the end of the game of Sonego, and then we're gonna see what like if we're
Yeah,
going.
love 15. Already is love 15.
Oh, so let's just see this game, and then after that, like I'm gonna go maybe watch some game to discuss about about this.
Yeah, I have
Because
like
still,
oh yeah, I'm a little bit late on the stream,
okay,
uh, but like he have the magic potion come from the coach Djokovic.
just
I
like
saw like a ball boy like bring like
oh
the
yeah,
bottle of
okay, so
orange themes like
and now Sonego is
15:30 is like I don't have the live. I have only the live on the bet. So it's 15:30. So yeah.
yeah, just finish the game because we'll know what it's all about, and then
Yeah, it can be the same. Then yesterday is like Altemeyer is
yeah,
it was broke on the it was break on the last set. Uh,
it was so
but
tough.
yeah, and I think he's like I didn't see the press conference of Yannick Sinner and Altemeyer, but
It was like just looking down and saying like, this one is tough, and usual thing, like nothing crazy, like just saying that this one hurts, and That's pretty much it. Yeah,
Maybe he didn't take like the match too seriously.
yeah, yeah. So there's something probably like that. But Altmaier is tough.
Yeah, but I think he, if I'm sure if how much point? If oh, if Yannick Sinner like take more seriously, he won like on the especially on the match point.
Yeah.
He have a smash and
Oh,
he didn't try to
well,
smash hardly. Just put the ball inside and like
you feel like he was stressed.
yeah, it's over. Oh
This is-
no, it's not over. It's like because the match point, the bet stop.
And so is it a win? We'll see.
I don't know. 40. Yeah, over. Sonego.
So Sonigo won the game.
Yeah, Sonego Kachanov. The
Perfect.
next. Yeah. Yeah, Rublev.
Yeah. So I was right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm starting to be a bit better. Okay, so what we're gonna watch for next year, next week, we're gonna go maybe more in depth into the game so that we can watch a bit more. Um,
Yeah,
and
the things is like maybe Sunday do
yeah, we'll
some things.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Uh,
Um,
right now, but like I will see if I can be there.
just like 30 minutes talk about because there
Yeah,
is less match.
yeah, okay,
30 minutes between 30 1 hour.
yeah, okay,
Same during the morning
yeah,
to
yeah,
see and tell like because we're gonna have like the quarter.
yeah. So it's gonna be perfect. Okay, so no, I don't know. Like people are watching the live after that, so we can say thanks for watching.
Yeah, because I forgot to put public. It's like
And
it's in
I
private.
watch back to know what we have talked about. So yeah. So I
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
Maybe Sunday or we'll see like Tuesday for sure.
yeah.
So yeah. Bye.
So have a good day, play well,
You too.
and we're gonna still in touch for this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
If you
Bye.
want
Have a,
to do tomorrow, after tomorrow, and
yeah.
okay.
Bye.
See you. So one more day with Alex Tennis. Really enjoy. Sorry, the live was not in stream. I forgot to check like put on live. I put in private, but you will see after. So all the reaction is like on the live. And thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe to our channel. We just like fan of tennis, and we do that for love of the sports, and try to do the best we can. I hope next week like have more and maybe continue this with Alex Tennis and other. Do like more live after this one for maybe Wimbledon. This year for Australian Open, I was alone. I'm with Alex Tennis for Roland Garros. And I hope like continue for Wimbledon, US Open, ATP final. Keep in touch with him and everything to and like maybe have a community of a small channel of tennis like this can be really good and like mainstream of like a lot of people. Uh, three, four. It will be the max because after is like so many people, and it can be tough for this. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you this weekend. I will do alone if the Alex can't, because it's the weekend. Maybe it's with the family, and sure we will see him like next week. So thanks a lot. Have a good day and play well. See you.